Alright guys, so we're going to talk about algebraic expressions, basically what we've been doing with sequences, and we're going to go over substitution, which is something that you guys learned this past week. We'll start with that one. On your quiz, this is all you had. Basically, you had a bunch of rules, and then you had to find which one belonged to which. No, actually, let me use that and make it an n. That way they're all the same. When I'm talking about substitution, we're talking about using the number from the t-chart and putting it in here. For example, we make our t-chart. This is n, and that's the value. And I told you that you always start with 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the terms. For example, let's see what will give us when we substitute n in this rule right here. So what we do, we substitute the number instead of n. So 1, because that's the first term, minus 16. That gives us what? Positive, negative. You have $1, you owe $16. When you pay off that $1, you have $15 left. So we're going to put negative 15 right here for N1. What about N2? 2 minus 16 will give us what? Well, you have $2, you owe $16, you're still going to owe $14. So we put negative 14 right here. And now we substitute for the third one. 3 minus 16. You have $3. You owe $16. You're still going to owe $13 after you pay those $3 off. And the last one. 4 minus 16. You have $4. You owe $16. You're still going to owe $12 when you pay that off. So negative 12. That's how you substitute the rule into the t-chart. And we can do another one, for example, this one right here, which is a little different. And do the t-chart again. And in the value, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. We can keep going, but that's just what we're going to do. We're going to use this rule with this table. So basically, we're going to do 9, and whenever you see a number and a letter together, they multiply each other. It's like having parentheses. So it's the same thing. 9 times the first term, which is 1, will give me 9. 9 times 1 is 9. 9 times the second term, 2, 18. 9 times 2 is 18. And then 9 times 3 is 27. 9 times 3 is 27. And the last one, 9 times 4 is 36. 9 times 4 is 36. And that's how you basically use the rule with a t-chart. This is whenever you actually are going to substitute the letter for the term. Now, let's use a different one. We're going to do 2 times v. Even though it's not n, it's still is referring to a term. So we can do v right here, and this is the value. The letter will always be the term. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 times v. 2 times the first term equals to 2. 2 times the second term equals to 4. 2 times the third term equals to 6. And 2 times the last term, which is 4. 2 times 4 is 8. And that's where you substitute a letter that is not N. It doesn't necessarily have to be N every single time. Sometimes you're going to see V, sometimes you're going to see Z, or A, or K, or P, or any different letter that they're going to use. If you see the letter, you automatically should think that they're talking about the term. And you're talking about substituting the terms, which are these right here, for the letter. Alright, that was substitution. If you have any questions, feel free to post the questions on this video and let me know if you need any help with it. If you have to review it, well, just do that. Either way, you know how to contact me.